Yeah, this is Now I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
I am all got it all.
Super deuce.
It's funny. With 5 questions. Well, no, I'll say that for last. Um, with us having kids that can get jobs now, and I asked these 2 questions. I think I already asked, but I'm asking again. What was your first job?
My first actual job was landscaping. I worked for a landscaping company
Why'd you
where I
say
had,
actual?
huh?
Why'd you say actual?
Because I was getting a check from motherfuckers where I would go do moving jobs and get paid cash. You know what I'm saying? That shit was easy. But
Mhm.
when I started getting a check for working at a place, it was a landscaping joint, and I would have to wake up 2 in the morning and go drag the hose all the way through the neighborhood and water all the grass for about an hour, going from one side of the neighborhood to the other, watering all the grass. Most of it was in one strip, but then I
Mhm.
had a couple pockets of small grass where I would just sit there and fucking turn the hose like this for fucking 30 minutes. Then I go to another patch, do like this for 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Like 4 or 5 little patches of grass and one big ass swath in, you know what I mean, down the middle. So I
And
would
this
have
is
to
from
water all
two to
that.
what?
Huh?
This is from two to what time?
It was like 2 to 4. You know what I'm saying? And I make like $70 a day. We was paying $70 a day for the shit. But I would also like, you know what I'm saying, on like cold days and shit, I would have to be in because he was building a like apartment complex.
Mm,
They were just building the shit.
okay.
So I would have to go in and sweep up behind all the motherfucking drywalling and all that shit. And some of the junk they was working on today, I had to go in there and motherfucking just sweep, you know what I mean, keep the shit doing. And then, you know what I'm saying, on the days where I couldn't, or rain or some shit, I ain't got nothing to do, they just asked me to sweep around the joint, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I would either be sweeping out the little vacant joints, you know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But I'll also sneak me a little breezy up in them joints when, you know what I mean?
So
Like,
assuming
shit,
with
I know where
the
we could go, goddamn.
work times, I'm assuming you didn't have a job in high school? Or those were the jobs where you weren't getting paid to check, you were
No,
saying?
I worked at Lido's in high school.
Okay.
That was my first job. I
That,
was
that what
like,
I meant. That what I meant. Like, because our kids over age to get their first job. So that's what I meant. Like
yeah,
in
no, my first job, I was fucking, it was like middle school and shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That was
middle
the
school.
landscaping job. Huh?
You said middle school.
Yeah.
And what was that? That's the landscaping joint.
Yeah, that was the landscaping job.
You getting up at 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
Is it somebody from the family work there?
My uncle
Okay,
knew the nigga who hired me for the shit.
okay, okay.
He said he needed somebody to do all that. And my uncle was like, shit, my nephew will do it. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, he was paying $70 a day. So I was like, shit, damn right. You know what I'm saying? This little nigga. You know what I'm saying? But all that did was give me enough. I made enough money to buy a bicycle and then bought some weed and then, Sega Genesis. It was that time.
I
Yeah.
mean, at that age, nigga, you just want something. You want money to buy
Yeah,
something.
there's
You
more
just
money to
think
buy
like,
shit I want. Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Meet old Bart on the corner. Bart get his 12 packs. He get us some Wild Irish Rose, some Boone's Farm. May Bart soul rest in peace, dog. That's it.
Shit. All right. What was your first car?
My first car was '84 Honda Accord, little silver bucket. You know what I'm saying? We done been through so much in that shit, nigga. Goddamn that shit, nigga. We rode in that joint about motherfucking '84 Honda Accord, 4-door joint, little silver square. The joint with motherfucking. Have you ever seen the movie? Have you ever seen the movie? What's the 1,000 ways to something in the galaxy or some shit? 100 something in the galaxy. Where most Def was in it.
Uh-huh. I'm,
That
I'm,
movie
I'm,
was
I'm the title.
yeah,
Hit
something
Guide
about
to
a
the Hidden Galaxy. Hidden.
Explorer's Guide to the Galaxy or some shit
Yeah.
like that is what it was, right?
Uh-huh.
They got like they spaceships was like boxes. It looked just like that, motherfucker. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But we used to be like 8 deep in the junk. You know what I'm saying? We had these two little short niggas that rode with us. Them niggas are riding in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? We be deep in that bit. So one day we was riding around and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we went to the fucking fucking McTaco hut and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get out of the McTaco hut. You know what I'm saying? And we chilling and shit. So goddamn, this white boy that we knew. You know what I'm saying? I remember his name. I ain't even gonna say it, but I you know what I'm saying? Uh, so this nigga was like, he got the shit. You know what I'm saying? So he selling his little dub and shit. So I'm like, shit. You know what I'm saying? Back then, a dub was like a fucking golf ball size and shit, right? So niggas was like, shit, nigga. I had got to him after he sold his 4 dubs that he apparently only had, but he was like, I got the ounces and shit. Just follow me to the crib, right? So I get this nigga the 100 tripping. and followed him to the crib. The nigga pull up to the crib, get out, he go into a building, and never came back. Nigga, when I tell you, I rode around the neighborhood, I fucking knocked, I went in the motherfucking building, and I'm at every door like this. It don't sound like nobody having a conversation in there. It don't sound like nigga. If it sounds like niggas in there, I'm knocking on the door. Come the fuck out, nigga. I know you in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never find him. You know what I'm saying? But I knew where he was from because we all lived in Reston. So, you know what I'm saying? I fucking pulled through the hood, asked a couple of the hoes, hey, y'all know where old boy at? One of them say, yeah, that nigga live right over there, and he drive that red Isuzu Trooper. So now I'm in my 84 Honda Accord, and this nigga got like, I was like a 2002 Isuzu Trooper joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably giving myself away. You know what I'm saying? Good thing it's a statute of limitations, right? So he got a fresh, it was a beautiful looking little Isuzu Trooper. You know, back then niggas was like, yo, you gotta be having big dope and you got a Isuzu Trooper. You know what I'm saying? So we see the jump and we get out. It was me, a couple of the homies, you know what I'm saying? We pull up on the jump and we beat the shit out of his car. You know what I'm saying? We beat the brakes. I mean, I'm talking about the brakes off this nigga car. We jumping on the hood. We jumping on the roof, nigga. We kicked all his windows in. We flattened the tires. Nigga parked on the hill. We tried to flip the bitch over the hill. It just so happened it was only 4 of us. We couldn't flip that bitch over. We could rock it real nice, though. You know what I'm saying? So we couldn't get that bitch over. So I get in the motherfucker. We all get in the box and we pulling off, right? I pull off. I'm like, yo, I still don't feel like I did enough. I hit that motherfucking reverse. Nigga, I T-boned the shit out that joint. Man, my motherfucking 84 Honda Accord is built like the square spaceship from the motherfucking Explorer's Guide to the Galaxy, had no damage. And this nigga whole shit with cave got there in the jump. So, you know what I'm saying? We go on and shit. And I think it was probably about a month later. I'm riding by in my little gray box. It was me and a couple other homies. And I see that nigga at the bus station. I mean, at the bus stop. Not the station. At the bus stop. And you know what kind of nigga I am.
Yeah.
Nigga, right in the middle of the road, I did a jump, nigga. I pulled over, nigga, right, you know, where the bus would pull. I slid, nigga, I hopped out that jump. We square off and shit, you know what I'm saying? He swing at me, I hit him with the duck, caught him in the lip. My shoe fell off. I turned around and go put my shoe on. This nigga, oh, let me explain. Like, nah, we ain't got time to explain. Then the whoop, they came this way. I broke. Gone, down the block. My car got towed, and I had to get a new car. So I probably had that jump about 2 years. I had that jump for like 2 years. I was like, yo, the jump was trash anyway. You know what I'm saying? We had fucked it up. All the seat holes was burnt. It was burnt. All of, you know what I'm saying? Like we just smoked the bitch out. Everything fucked up in it. Then we pulled the lining out the goddamn. Like I said, there's be so many niggas in the jump. I'm like, the shit fall in your hair when you ride and shit. Because I ain't got no line in the top of the car. So it was like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, fuck it. And then my next car was a Probe, Ford Probe. And my cousin joked me about that. He was like, you know that's the bitch version of the Mustang, right? I was like, man, fuck you. Fuck you, nigga. But it was a pretty little color and everything. I used to call it champagne green. It was like a gray with a green tint to the motherfucker. It was pretty. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, yeah, that's the bitch version of a Mustang, nigga. That shit is a car for ladies. I was like, so what, nigga? This on fast. So yeah, I have your little female Mustang. Yeah, there. I had a Meg the Stallion.
All right. What's your favorite roller coaster?
I ain't been on a roller coaster in a while.
Yeah, we talking about heights.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Been on a roller coaster in a while. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn. I remember going on the Anaconda at King's Dominion. Shit, what's the joint? We did the space joint in Disney when we went to Disney.
Okay.
Space Mountain joint. I did do that. You know what I'm saying? That shit was jive tough. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably say that one because that was the most entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like all the way to the ride. You know, you been to Disney before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how they give you a motherfucking movie to the ride.
Yeah.
Where everything else, like get in line and go through these motherfucking back and forths, and goddamn, you get on the ride and get the ride. But Disney give you the whole feel of some shit, like you get an experience waiting in line. You know what I'm saying? So
You bring the kid out your grown ass.
yeah, it definitely do. I think I was 21 when we went, and I was running around that door like that. Oh shit! Is that Goofy? Goofy, take a picture with me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Goofy just like this. I think I got a picture somewhere with Goofy like that.
Both y'all look good.
Like this. Yeah. We goofy and shit. They were like, yeah, y'all was perfect to be together. Like, I knew that. That's why being goofy. She ain't fuck with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? You get the little Mickey picture. Everybody get a picture with Mickey at the little motherfucking globe shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I'd probably say that Space Mountain shit off the strength of the entertainment value on the way to the motherfucker.
Okay.
When they got the little laser joints going off and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, oh shit, we ain't even got on the ride yet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine used to be the Big Bad Wolf at Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens.
Yeah. It took me a while to start riding roller coasters that went upside down.
Oh yeah?
And the Big Bad Wolf was one of them that didn't. But after I got on there, I love them shits. And then got to a point where I didn't. So my answer is actually the Intimidator at Kings Dominion. Cause me and
that's the driving joint.
Yeah, me and Priya rode that joint this last summer. And it's funny because I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. I don't care, I'm not doing it. I told her, like, I'm not doing it. And I was like, man, get my punk ass on this goddamn roller coaster. Man, that's the most fun I've had in a long time, nigga.
Nah, I like the roller coasters, though. I like them, but you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I felt like I've been on all the kind of roller coasters and shit. So, and like I said, Disney spoil you because you get a whole goddamn show before you get on the ride and everything. Yeah. Everybody else like, yo, I'm just waiting in line sweating like a motherfucker with these funky motherfuckers going by and shit.
For 45 seconds of laughter or terror, one or the other.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just for 45 seconds. And then hoping that the motherfucker say, y'all want to go again? Like, I like going when ain't nobody there. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, hey, y'all want a nigga no ride? Yeah, man, fucking send me a ride again. Shit. Before I get off this bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to leave,
if I'm going to the music park, I'm there early, hoping I can get at least one or two joints I can ride twice, nigga. Because as soon as everybody get there, it's a wrap, nigga.
When niggas get there, we going to eat chicken in the car.
Yeah. Damn, niggas.
Yeah, so niggas, we already eating chicken in the car. Nigga, we just rode everything twice, goddamn. Now motherfuckers pulling up. Let's go eat. Let's go eat.
Shit. What was your favorite superhero cartoon growing up?
My favorite superhero cartoon. Do HongKong Phooey count?
That's what it is, yeah. I mean,
HongKong Phooey, #1 super guy.
Consistent with that joke, boy.
HongKong Phooey, faster than the human. Nah, but on some real shit, it'll probably be like I like that Silverhawk joint. Silverhawk was my shit. You know what I'm saying? But the XMen, that's like a pure classic. You know what I'm saying?
That was kind of the reason why I brought it up. You watched the new one yet?
Because they brought that shit back.
You watched the new one yet? They dropped 2 episodes. Yeah, I just finished both of them before we got on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I mean,
it ain't a remake of the shit from '97.
Nah, that's what's funny. I gotta watch the little, the Screen Crush dude I've been watching all the time. Let's see what he gonna tell me. But I think it's a continuation. But I don't know whether it's definitely a continuation. But I don't know whether it's like shit they had and now they're releasing it. Because looking at it do look like better. Like it looks like you know what I mean. So it's like just the storylines that already had in action or what, but you know what I mean. It looked good. I enjoyed it.
Okay, check it out.
Yeah,
you see they got the Warrior joint on Netflix, but you seen all that though, right?
Yeah, I seen all that. I'm waiting for. When you see how my head popped up, I thought you had some new news for me, nigga. Because everything getting discontinued. Everything getting canceled.
You see the Damsel joint?
No, is that good?
It's real good.
That's a show or a movie?
That's the coldest dragon I've seen in a movie in a very long time.
Word.
Since my nigga Small from the Hobbit joint, my nigga Small was cold too. You know what I'm saying? But nah, this dragon was like you gotta watch it. I'm ready to tell you. You know, I'm about to get into a story. You fucking around, right? So I watched it with my daughter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it was three morals that I wanted to give her. You know what I'm saying? Like they pretty much gonna give it away. But watch the joint with the girls. You know what I'm saying? Because one moral number one is, you know what I'm saying? It'll be some motherfucker. Even in fairy tales, she can get dark. You see what I'm saying? Number two is, as a female, as you can clearly see, don't put your faith in no fucking dude. You know what I'm saying? And number three, sometimes as a female as well, you got to save your motherfucking self because ain't nobody gonna be there to save you. And even when people try, sometimes it's something a big enough obstacle only you can be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch it. But yeah, that shit cold.
So these three morals that
I got from watching the movie.
Okay. And y'all spoke on that as they happened or afterwards or what?
No, afterwards.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As it happened, you just enjoying the movie as it happened. But then, after I put it all together, and you got to see the end to see the whole, you know what I mean? To get the whole picture anyway, right? So, you know what I'm saying? When it was all over, I was like, this is what I gathered from watching this movie. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ask
and then the fourth moral of the story is sometimes the bad guy ain't really the bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes they just make the bad guy look like the bad guy because of the fucked up shit they did. You see what I'm saying?
That's true. The older you get, you look back at movies like that villain won't really.
That villain won't do. Killmonger won't really the bad guy.
Yeah. That's the one. I think that's the one that makes.
And he felt that way because of the fucked up shit they did.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And it's the same with the movie. You gotta see it. Like I said, you see it. They're dragging cold though. They're dragging cold.
Okay.
You know I was like, that's a cold dragon since goddamn motherfucking Game of Thrones type shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, I like the joint. It was all right. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it. You gotta watch it. I watched it with my daughter to sort of give me a reason to be like, yeah, I watched it. But I watched it with my daughter though. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta maintain goddamn. Still gotta be hard, nigga. I watched it with my daughter though. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? I had to let her know. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's a good movie.
Look up the official title.
Huh?
I said, let me look up the official title before I ask you this question. All right. So have you seen or heard of the American Society of Magical Negro? You seen it or heard about it?
I haven't seen it. I heard of it. I decided I wasn't going to even attempt to watch it because who in the fuck want to watch it?
I've seen it, so I seen it. So I seen it, and I want to hear your reason why, because we all three of us seen it, and then I heard an interview with David Allen Greer, and he was saying like people was like, yeah, I don't really want to see that, and or they saw the movie was like, what the fuck? That's not what I expected y'all to do with y'all powers. But what is the reason why you don't want to see it?
Because I don't want to see American society of cooning ass niggas that got to pander to white folk. You know what I'm saying? You got to make white people feel comfortable with your magic. Just the trailer threw me off, man. Fuck. You gonna waste your magic trying to make these motherfuckers happy? All the wonderful things you can do with magic, and you can only use it to make white people feel comfortable? Man, white fragility is a bitch. Speaking of which, no, I'm gonna let you finish. Never mind. I'll save my story. I'll save my story for later. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Remind me of to remind you of the white fragility.
And it's funny because that's exactly what he was saying, and people were saying the reason why they weren't going to see it, and you can understand that. And watching the movie while you're watching it, that's definitely something you're thinking like, this is what we're doing with this. But I remember one story in it where he was like, he went somewhere with his father, and he went somewhere to meet his dad, and his dad was like a real strict and mean person at home. You know what I mean? But his dad was cleaning somebody's shoes because that's what you do it with. You heard about this?
No.
Okay.
But I know niggas like that. Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, so and the white man spit on his dad's head.
You
know what I mean? So the son is like, oh, my dad about to whoop his ass, you know what I mean? And that didn't happen. You know what I mean? That didn't happen. So of course that pissed him off. And he goes home and he talks to grandma or whatever. And grandma's like, you know what I mean? Him making it home, like that's
more important than proving that point.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's like it's stages of your life that you go through as a black man, sadly enough, where you understand something like that. You know what I mean? Where you can actually understand the anger and the disappointment in the son. You can understand the father in his position at that point. Like, it's really important. And it's like it's neither one of those are correct or wrong, to tell you the truth. You know what I mean? That was just something I did notice in the joint. In the talk, I forgot who had to.
So that was like a scene in the movie?
Yeah, that was just a scene in the movie. He was explaining how to get the cause the dude at the end, it does come to a point where he's like, yeah, I'm not, I shouldn't have to do all this just to be myself. You know,
Right.
so it comes to a point where I don't know if you can see it or not, but it comes to a point where he's like, yeah, I'm not being this magical Negro that I want us to be. Because what happened was he had stopped giving a fuck about these white people's feelings. So all the Negroes was losing their power or whatever. You know what I mean? So then they come back to their little warehouse or whatever. And then he gives this big old speech because, you know, movies have to involve a speech. So he gives the big old speech that comes to that part where he's like, you know what I mean? I'm not, it's a shame what we have to do just to be ourselves and be seen. I'm not doing that anymore. And then all the other magical Negroes like, yeah, you're right, that makes sense, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, but it is a good movie. I will say that. And it's funny because
So
go
I
ahead.
be having a question because, like I said, I ain't see the movie, but I did see the goddamn jump, and that was the ending I would expect. You know what I'm saying, to come out of the shit, right?
Yeah.
So with
But
that
it's a
being
good
said,
movie though.
why light skinned niggas always are freedom fighters?
And it's funny, I mean, because they're the ones that's usually the most conflicted.
Yeah, okay, all
It's like
right.
we're the ones that have all.
I didn't think you was gonna have it, but
I
okay.
didn't either, nigga, but you know what I mean? Like
Them niggas gotta play both sides so they know.
because because I seen a post that I probably saved and didn't do anything with that said, you know what I mean, biracial people usually end up fighting. Is it a fight to prove something? Is that the third? And I just thought about that. It's like, yeah, they're usually conflicted themselves. Whereas us as
Yeah.
dark skinned people just we're
White people not gonna accept me because I'm too black, and black people, I gotta prove to them that I'm black enough by being
yeah. Yeah, and
by
it's funny
being
because
that
it's
black
like
guy.
you spend your whole life trying to prove that you're something till you find out there's no reason to have to prove shit to anybody but yourself.
Fuck
And
these people.
I mean that's dark skin, light skin, white, all that shit. Like
Fuck these people.
yeah, yeah. But it's understandable that it takes a lifetime to realize that. Like, you know what I mean? You see the most successful people are the ones that,
Take that age and wisdom, man. That's all.
yeah. Or and it's funny, like them weird and corny people from back in high school that just knew who they were, they found their way earlier. You know what I mean? We look back. Go ahead.
Nah, them niggas was just weird and corny. They ain't find their way.
No, but they knew who they were. They were cool with who they were. When a lot of people were trying to find out who they were trying all this, that, and the third, and they were just cool with what they were. And that's most of those people are still that kind of quirky person now. They didn't change. That's who they were. You know what I mean? As far as us, we go through a lot of changes until we find out, fuck it, I was enough way back then. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm at that age where I just be reflecting and thinking all goddamn day.
We at that age, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, true. Um, oh yeah, I got into a conversation with I guess I call it a conversation, not an argument, a debate, because I got my ass dragged with Chase. We go back and forth about so Brian put up a post saying that Wale got that Travis Scott got the Nike deal that Wale should have got back in the day. You know what I mean? So me and Chase got into it about I guess I was just astounded by the gap that he thought it was between Wale and Travis Scott. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And I kept going back to the point that the whole conversation was about the fact that Wale should have got that Nike deal back in the day. That's all it really was. That's the whole fact about it. But then I kind of skirted off into another conversation and just could never get out of it. And I was losing the entire time. That was the that was the funny part about it. Cause it's like cause Wale was big. And I felt like he was just comparing he wasn't looking at
Discography.
not even in discard. I think he was just looking at the fact of because he was saying that niggas wouldn't buy. One thing he said is niggas wouldn't buy Wale hoodies for $350, but they buy Travis Scott hoodies for $350. And I'm thinking like, but Wale was at the forefront of like fashion and all those exclusive shoes and one-on-ones. When that time first started, Wale was in front of that. You know what I mean? Like when Pharrell was on all that shit, like Wale was.
Man, the difference between the two is white people got behind Travis Scott.
And that's what he kept going back to. And I was thinking like, yeah, but Wale had singles, which means he had females, which means he had women for like a long time. But it goes back to you like you
But
can't.
black women.
Just black women? But you can't compare it to Travis Scott, dude. That's what I'm losing.
Because Travis, that's what I'm saying. That's a bad comparison. But Travis Scott got
Not even close.
white America rocking to his shit.
And then Wale was like,
and Wale didn't need a Nike joint anyway. Wale should have got a motherfucking New Balance deal, and he'd have been set.
Yeah, it was his first or second single was Nike boots, and
yeah.
And then think about like he was always in fashion. Like just think about, I'm thinking like he was in fashion the entire time. Like from the beginning, he was in GQ, all that type of stuff. But like Niece reminded me, like, yeah, but this nigga Travis Scott was basically a Kardashian. It's no
pretty much.
comparison.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I just thought that was a 20. Like I said, I got dragged for like 2 hours and I kept trying, but I was just losing. So shout out to the nigga Chase, man. I lost.
Yeah. He don't like to lose no argument. He gonna argue. He like your best friend over there. He gonna argue till he right. Till he right, he fall in his lap. Like, got it. That's it right there.
Because he said, and it's funny because I don't know whether I was defending Wale or not. You know what I mean? Because he was like, yeah, that nigga's not global. I'm like, yo, if you ever saw Rihanna, you're global. I don't understand. But I'm just thinking like, but it's still the fact that all the stuff you're saying might be true, Mo, but who you're comparing it to is why there's no point of you continue to go on with this. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was just humorous. Sports, the bracket. Do you do brackets and stuff?
Nah, I don't watch enough college basketball.
Okay, you did. Y'all did brackets back in high school? Like, was that a part of? You've never done brackets? Okay.
Nah. Like I said, you know what I mean? I ain't never really a big gambler to be doing it. I'm gonna put a couple dollars on this bracket. You know what I'm saying, and then again, I don't watch college basketball hard enough to be.
I mean, I think that's why I asked about when you was in school. Cause I think I want them giving us the brackets just to do it for fun type shit. You know what I mean? So I know.
Yeah, no, I ain't.
And my mom, she's ever since I can remember, my mom always emails me her work jobs bracket and let me fill it out. You know what I mean? She was like, you can do it yourself or you can do it with me because if we do, we can win money. I'm like, Mom, there's no way we're going to win. Like, it's no way. So yeah, I got to fill that bracket out in a couple minutes after this. Send me the joint.
This might be the one y'all win, guys.
I'm doing the women's joint. It's funny because, like you said, I know more about the women's brackets and teams than I would about the dudes. I'm just gonna pick UConn because they won last year, North Carolina to make it to the Elite Eight because that's my squad. I know they're gonna lose, like shit like that. I'm just gonna go off the blue bloods, as they say, compared to and I'm actually gonna know a little bit when I'm doing the women's bracket. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sure, South Carolina gonna run through it. I heard LSU and Iowa in the same bracket though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, talking about women's. Yeah, so Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
Oh, so they ain't gonna make it out. Somebody's not making it.
Yeah. And so I'm pretty sure South Carolina gonna make it back. I'm hoping Connecticut make it back. I would like to see Juju Smith out of USC. I would like, and it's funny because we're giving a lot of props to Caitlin. Well, they're giving a lot of props to Caitlin Clark, and Juju got the freshman scoring record. You know, by a landslide. So she can stay all 4 years. She can fuck around and do the same thing.
Flip Cheryl shit.
Yeah. But so do you tune in, or is the situation because I mean you cannot watch college ball, but when the March Madness happens, I feel like it's
I'll be watching. Yeah, I definitely watch more so in March than any other time. So I'm gonna be tuning in. But like I said, I don't know enough to be like, yo, here go my bracket. Then I'll put some money on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't really know everybody to even give a competent response on the goddamn bracket. So we just gonna enjoy the sport for what it is. That's it. You know.
One of my last questions, I didn't even ask it. Do you unfollow players once they get traded from your team?
Nah.
Okay. Nah. Okay.
I mean, like I said, I don't be knowing none of these niggas personally, so I don't be like, oh, you love me. And I know the team be fucking up. So yeah, what the front office we used to have, because it looked like shit changing now, cuz. You know what I'm saying? We got some competent motherfuckers in the joint. It looked like.
What's giving you this confidence? They just look like it, or they made moves, or what?
Yeah, they made some moves, you know what I'm saying, that had you thinking like, oh yeah, and you clearly they got rid of like a bunch of the motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, like it looked like they doing proper evaluation. People that I was thinking, yo, we don't really need that person. This, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be like, yo, they was on par with what I was thinking, but you know, they was. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I mean? And one thing I do know, I know football. You know what I'm saying? And I know these motherfuckers. They made, like I said, they made some good picks. You ain't set yourself up in the future by giving motherfuckers $500 million and shit. You ain't Russell Wilson, nobody. You know what I'm saying? It just you let people walk that you didn't think fit what you was trying to do, and you brought in people that fit what you was trying to do. Our last group of motherfuckers would just bring in motherfuckers and say, we're gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? So these people are seeking out people that fit what they want to do, which makes me feel confident in that, because whatever your vision is, at least you're bringing in people that fit, and you're not, you know what I'm saying, you're not bringing in square pegs to fit in round holes. You know what I'm saying? That's what Rivera ever did. So, like I said,
that sounds good. I wish I could have this much confidence in now. Like I
start to sell the team, John. I don't fuck with the Mars, no way. Go ahead and start the motherfucking petition and tell the Mars.
No, man, I think I'm going on like I said last time, man. Like I'm just going, man, fuck these teams, man. I'm just watching the sport, man. I'm not gonna have a team, man. I'm just going to enjoy the game and pick a team per game, nigga. Fuck, if I watch this game, I like that one. Fuck it, that's fine. We going.
You gonna watch football like a girl and shit.
I hate you so much.
I like that. I like their jerseys. He got a fat butt on. Like, that's my new team. Nah, don't do that shit, nigga.
Oh, but I can't. The Giants, it just, I don't know. I mean, is this? It do feel good to just have a team and not really stress about it. Because, like I always say, like I was a Bulls fan. I got 6 joints. I was a Giants fan. I saw 4 of them and 2 of them. One of them y'all thought was impossible. I'm actually good, but it's like when you sit down and actually watch a game. And it's funny, the only time I watch a game is when we're going to shoot afterwards. So I have to watch the skins in the Giants game. And then you get to the point where, oh, man, I'm invested. You remember that you're invested in this team. Like, you actually care about this shit. And then they just, why do I get
as much as you don't be wanting to carry, man. You got a little soul tie to these motherfuckers.
And I say all that to say, yeah, I did unfollow Saquon, man. I don't want to see that nigga in the gym. I don't want to see that. When they posted the joint with the Eagles joint, yeah, I want to see this.
You was on your Tiki Barber shit.
I do not want to see I don't like that nigga either, but I definitely want to see this shit, nigga. That
you don't like old Tiki.
Yeah, like I said, most niggas that leave, I don't really unfollow with them. I don't really give a fuck, but that joint stunk.
Nah, like I said, I've been checking in on Chase Young and shit. Nigga signed a new deal with the Saints and shit, but now he got to have surgery.
A word.
Yeah. So Chase Young, he got a 1-year deal for like $6 million or some shit. All these niggas that was like, yo, I'm worth a whole lot of money. Even like I said, with my team, Chase Young wanted a bunch of money. The cornerback, the DB motherfucker, Cam Curl, he wanted, talking about he deserved $13 million a year. Like, bro, that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be wanting quarterback money. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback pushing the money up, so every player think they shit going up. But like I said, though, the quarterback's fucking the game up, because now every average player think they can get them paid like the average quarterback. Like how y'all did with Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, average as fuck. And y'all get this nigga top tier money. And fucking then you wonder, like, oh, why this nigga giving us average play? Like, the nigga told you he was average. Fuck you talking about?
Came from a fucking basketball school. I think about the same shit with Derek May, nigga. Like, I'm not. That's where I get my small forwards from, nigga. I'm not getting a quarterback from there, dog. What are we doing?
You know what I'm saying? No. That's why I ain't like the Sam Howell shit. Like, I don't want no motherfucking quarterback from a basketball school.
I don't, man. It don't make sense, bro.
Like, you know, fuck if he did wear Jordan's cleats and shit. Man, fuck that nigga.
Yeah, like then
they want to get Drake May. You gonna do the shit again?
Yeah,
like, nah, I don't think that's why I'm hoping that this front office is more competent. Like, yo, these niggas ain't even play nobody. They ain't play no top tier dude. You drafted in the first round, you gonna pick a motherfucker who didn't play nobody in the first round? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. You know what I'm saying? That nigga played against niggas that's gonna get drafted 3rd and 4th round. That's who he played against. Don't pick that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he looked good against them. I want the young dude from LSU. He played against top tier talent and he was top tier. His team was not, but he showed. You know what I'm saying? Like I said. That's why I ain't really feeling the Caleb Williams. I see he got his whole little Patrick Mahomes thing going on and shit and all that shit. But at the end of the day, USC really don't be playing these powerhouse schools.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pac-10 ain't what it used to be, so.
See what I'm saying? So it ain't like you in that SEC. You ain't getting none of that SEC smoke. And you can schedule at least 2 games, I think, you schedule out of conference.
Yeah.
You don't even go get none of them.
Yeah.
So, and don't be acting like your motherfucking dude top tier. He ain't playing no top tier dude. You know what I'm
There's a
saying?
bowl game when they match up against one of them schools. They get
Yeah.
time, so.
And then niggas want to sit out in the bowl game because goddamn, it ain't the bowl game you wanted. See what I'm saying? So now we really don't get to see if you know what I'm saying? And that shit be like, yo, you clearly don't want motherfucking
smoke.
Like, at the end of the day, this shit about money for you. I mean, you know, and it is, right? It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I said, niggas need to bring me in the front office because I'm gonna find out if you love the game or you out here for the paper. Because if you out here for the paper, you can get it. Just won't be with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need niggas that love this game. You know what I'm saying? The paper gonna come with the love.
Yeah.
But if you love the paper, goddamn, you out here looking like a female waiting on a Birkin bag, goddamn.
So Beaumonte Jones, he was talking about the black ups again. And so who do you think, you know he always say if you have a quarterback, you put a black quarterback behind them so they won't yell about getting that quarterback out the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
So Pittsburgh, who do you think that is for? Is it for Russ or is it for Fields?
I think Pittsburgh's situation different because the head coach is Mike Tomlin, number one, right? Mm-hmm. And what I think the Justin Fields thing was Russ been some shit the last couple of years. Sierra been sucking all the life juice out this nigga. Mm-hmm. He might be trash this year. We need a backup plan, someone that'll come in and be a capable, competent starter. Why not get? And then they ain't pay nothing. They got a nigga full bag of peanuts.
So who would you start? Who would you start and who would you bench? I'm talking
to young Justin Fields right now. Like, look, you played against Russell. You know this nigga be on some bullshit. He get on some bullshit. I'm gonna need you to be mentally in the game because we gonna rely on you. But because that's Russell Wilson, and respect your elders one time and let old boys start. Like when Vince Carter let Jordan play in the motherfucking All-Star game. You know what I'm saying? You see Isaiah Thomas taking credit for that? You see that?
Look at Isaiah Thomas won't let shit die. Won't let shit die, nigga.
No, he still want that apology from Jordan. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's what I think they're doing.
I think be a guest on that bullshit tour with Horace Grant them.
Yeah.
He gonna come out of Detroit.
Yeah. Fuck that nigga. Yeah, he gonna be like, man, fuck Jordan. Man, when Jordan did last All-Star game, man, I talked Vince Carter and let him play, man. Start over, man. You know what I'm saying? Respect your elders. But yeah, that's what I think they're doing with go ahead and respect Russ, man. Let him cook a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And if you come out here playing like he played in Denver, we're gonna go ahead and motherfucking bench him. And we're gonna and either way, it ain't hurting them because they only paying them niggas like $4 million a piece. You know what I'm saying? So shit, they all made. They got it made. And this nigga Russell already making $84 million because the Broncos got to kick him 84. So he signed with them for the low.
That's crazy.
So this nigga about to make like $86 million this year. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga gonna sign for $2 million or some shit. Something wild for a year. So that's why I said Russell Fields, the insurance policy for Russell. Fields probably gonna end up being a long-term.
As he should. Yeah.
He gonna end up being a little long-term reason, but we gonna see what Russell got because you know what I'm saying? That was our first option.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then they found out, we can get him for the low. Shit, let's get him. Shit, and nigga be the quarterback for the next 10 years.
You can learn from another mobile quarterback.
And you can learn from a veteran because, you know what I'm saying, y'all got similar play styles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
but they got the same problem that I heard they said that they think Caleb Williams have too. They hold the ball too long. Like they try to
waiting to see when you can make plays, that tends to happen.
Yeah, like niggas don't understand like mobile quarterbacks tend to lead the league in sacks too.
Yeah. Because I'm going to hold it as long as I can because I might can come up out this sack and motherfucking throw this dart. You know what I'm saying? Now I realize most motherfucking receivers like, oh, man, he got and give up on you. Then you pop out that joint, they be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he got, man. Anybody? Oh, shit, there you go.
So you turn that around, you look around, you just see a whole pal around your quarterback. You're like, oh, shit.
Yeah, then that nigga pop out that joint. Oh, man, shit. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to get back up to speed and shit, right? So,
it's not what the quarterback's fault. That's what I be learning. It's not the quarterback. Well, he deserves the least amount of blame. That's what I say.
He should, because that's the hardest job. Like, this nigga doing all he can in the face of chaos, all over the fucking place.
Constantly running for his life.
Yes, constantly running for your life. Like, and these NFL niggas,
but you didn't live up to.
Yeah, and these NFL niggas like literally be running for their life. One of these 300-pound niggas fall on you, you cracking something.
Oh my God.
They're gonna crack something.
Oh, because this nigga ain't blocking, this nigga ain't gonna come back.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Now I'm out here like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Should I throw it? And if I throw that bitch, I'm gonna get picked. Because the DB looking at me, that nigga not.
The DB know the route.
Yeah, the DB already
The
see
DB know the
down.
down. The DB know the down, the distance. The DB watch film. He knows about to come up.
He know what I'm about to throw. He know I'm about to throw that bitch as soon as I hit this motherfucking back foot right there. He know he know when he see that bitch right there, it's already gone. I ain't pump faking. You know what I'm saying? This nigga about to throw that bitch. And then you see him, and then you be like, so then you take a little bit off, and that motherfucker go right through his hands. Like, motherfucker. And then everybody come back to you. See, if you were there, I was open all the way over here on the other side of the field by myself, all the way on the other side of the field, 72 yards away from you. You should have threw it to me. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
Fuck out of here, man. You should have looked back. You should have, you would have did 2 spins and a backflip.
Oh man, before we get out of here, you still don't listen to 520 podcast with Jeff T yet, man? Yo, this nigga. So he a coach for us. He coaches his high school or whatever, and he always be joking. You know what I mean? Like, how you saying? Oh, I'm trash, man. We ain't doing that. You know, I'm just in the third. So on the last episode, he had to get over there and apologize and let us know that he just be joking. You know what I mean? When he be talking about his team be trash. And I just thought that shit was funny. I always thought about, he be dragging his team. And it'd be funny to us because he ain't serious. He get back to comedians in the third. But I always think, like, what if Pern?
I listened to the podcast the other day. You trying to say my son suck?
Say what?
I listened to the podcast the other day. You trying to say my son suck? Fuck you talking about? I started to run down on you when you pulled up.
I ain't even thinking about it like that. I'm thinking about the mom being all concerned. I ain't thinking about the pops pulling up.
I started to fire on your ass when I seen you pull up in the driveway, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when I see you parking your spot, I started to fire on your ass. What you trying to say? My son be, man, I move out here working with this nigga just shooting this jumper 3 a.m. I'm out here every motherfucking morning shooting jumpers. You trying to say my son suck? All the work we put in, and I send him to you thinking you was gonna help his career, and you all here joking my nigga talking about he suck?
You know what the funny thing about it? Funny thing about it, all that shit he talking, he probably do.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? I started to fire on your ass.
But his son probably do suck.
Yeah. But that's why I started to fire on your ass. But I realized the little nigga suck. Because I suck. How am I helping this motherfucker? I can't really help him. I was trash too, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I ain't started as a senior in high school, goddamn. What the fuck? Nigga, I was trash. But this nigga, you know what I'm saying? He trash her, nigga.
Yeah, that shit was funny, man. Just heard him talk about it. It was funny because all the other people like, yeah,
that's the joint you sent me? That one?
No, that ain't that one. That's the one I sent you was in the conversation. Like I said, they hit their 500 episode or whatever. And he was just saying, like, you know what I mean? The commitment they put into doing it, the schedules they had to work around, and the therapy they got out of it. It was just so much. You know what I mean? That was just in the first 15 to 20 minutes. After that, they get into the regular episode or whatever. And then, you watch BMF?
Nah.
Okay, well, they do a recap of that. And it's funny because I didn't watch Kanan back in the day, but I used to just listen to them do the recaps, and that was just enough. I was like, that's enough. But yeah, like 500 episodes, that's damn near 10 years too, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Right.
Yeah, that's
toast to 500 then, nigga. Shit.
Huh?
I said toast to 500 then.
Yeah,
nigga.
props to him. Yeah. But yeah, this 133 for us, so we getting there.
We getting there.
Well, yeah, man, this is Now I'm Talking About.
Now I'm Talking About?
There's something else?
Nah. Okay.
Nah. Shit, I am all got it all.
Super Deuce.
And we out. So a couple good highlights. Look, that behind the back fatty pitch. And he ain't run into nobody else.
That right there.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. That happened right in front of us too. Did you get it? Did you even look?
Yeah, I did. I looked at the footage. Yeah, I got it. Well,
you got it.
Kind of. Like I got Fatty running, and then he throw it like this, and then you just see Jason come in the picture and catch it. So you can put 2 and 2 together, my nigga. Like I said, I was more impressed by him fitting between the 2 chairs after he ran out of bounds. Like that was.
But was that something you talk about before you hiked the ball, or is that just something? Because I guarantee you, he did not look. He didn't even look behind him.
I mean, they played together long enough, so Jason knows to have his hands ready. And Fatty's like, "Fuck it, we gonna try it. We're playing against Dream Killers. Fuck it." You know what I mean? I didn't mean to shoot them niggas, but I mean, because you look at Ground Zero and All Smoke, they pitch all the time. It don't take It don't take communication, it takes familiarity.
They pitch it all the way down the field.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was cool that Block gave Shaq back the ball to score.
Yeah, I was in that live yesterday. That shit's hilarious. These niggas are funny and sensitive.
Yeah.
And that's coming from a sensitive nigga. These niggas are hilarious. That's why I don't be. That's why I don't comment, and that's why I don't be going on a lot. You know what I mean? I just be sitting right here watching shit, being sensitive. I'm not gonna my sensitivity out there because that's too close.
That's why I don't get involved for real. Because I'm gonna hurt a nigga feelings. And I don't care about my own. Like, I don't have feelings. So it don't matter what you say to me.
I do, so I'm gonna take shit too serious. And then act like I'm not taking
it. Only thing you can say that hurt my feelings, but not really hurt my feelings, is that I'm broke. And you be right. But so now my joke's about to cut even deeper. Because yes, I'm broke. So I ain't got nothing but time to make jokes. See what I'm saying? I'm not the one for that. Because that be niggas' first weapon. I make more money than you. Yeah. I'll rob you. But I also learned how to play a good side nigga role too. I think that's my role for the rest of my life. I play a side nigga role. You can have whoever you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm a career side nigga.
Yeah. I picked my career already.
Huh?
I said I picked my career already.
Yeah, you LeBron James. You mean?
Speaking of LeBron James.
As much as you know, as much as you don't like that nigga, nigga, you're married like that nigga. So, are you host away, host?
Yeah.
Let me finish my day so I can hold on. Let me finish my day so I can join you.
My day too funny.
You know what I'm saying? I know you gotta be goddamn athletic daddy of the year. You trying to get your motherfucking prize and shit. You trying to get your Oscar for daddy of the year, so you can't smoke on camera no more.
You peeped that? You peeped that?
You know what I'm
saying? Shit. They didn't allow me to post more clips too, though.
Yeah. Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
So you
know what I'm saying?
Start, though.
Yeah.
You played,
I definitely gotta like my weed though, nigga. Fuck that shit you talking.
I ain't mad at you.